Rated E for everyone. Sega.
Hello there, my name's Guy Wilday. I'm the studio director of Sega's racing studio. Here talking some more about Sega Rally. And basically what we're doing today is showing you some of the diversity that we've got in the environments that we've got in the game. We're starting off with an environment we're calling Alpine, which is sort of loosely based around the French Alps, or sort of somewhere in Switzerland. If I just fire this off now, starting at the bottom of the mountain here on some sort of bumpy tarmac surface, you can sort of see here. You can see the potholes and the grooves. If I sort of drive around here a little bit, just so you can see the surface itself. Again, surfaces absolutely critical in any off-road racing game. So what we've tried to do here is really capture this bumpy tarmac, all the sort of nuances of a bumpy tarmac surface. So you can see where there's potholes, they're filled with water. There's a gravel edge that, as the tarmac's sort of worn away, where there's gravel and stones. And I can actually sort of show you how this works if I just toggle our wireframe mode on. Again, you can see here we've got this very detailed polygon mesh running all the way across the track, and you can see that's what's giving us the ability to have all these potholes and the very detailed edge of the track. If I cycle through to I've got a camera here, I can just pan round. What I can do is just get to the edge of the track here, and you can see the wheels bump off the edge. You can see exactly how the surface is working and see how it's going to affect your car as you drive around it. If you get wheels off the edge, again, you're going to kick up stones and gravel off here. And again, exactly the same, when you get them into the potholes, you're going to have water spray kick off the car itself. So as you drive around here, as you drive actually around the track here, you're sort of climbing up the mountain, and as you start to climb, the surfaces change. So as you come around this corner, you get onto some wet tarmac. You'll see the car sort of kicking up water spray as you're driving on this wet tarmac section here. It's a little bit slippier than the dry tarmac at the bottom. There's quite a couple of sharp corners here. And again, it's getting colder. You start to see snow appearing on the side of the track. As we get around here, you'll start to see slush appearing on the track itself. And again, if I sort of spin this round here, this is quite slippy. You'll see sort of churning up slush. Again, you're carving tracks through it as the car's driving through it. This is using exactly the same system. Again, it's deforming as you drive through it. Through this tunnel here, the engine note change, which is quite nice. And then you're at the top of the mountain now. This is effectively the coldest. This is the snowiest part. So our surface deformation system in full effect here. You can see effectively this is snow on tarmac. So it's carving deep grooves, deep snow tracks down to the tarmac base below. This is the slippiest part. You'll churn up great mounds of snow and carve tracks through here. And basically, as you drive around this track, you're looking for this groove. You're looking for the tarmac base below, because that's going to give you far more grip than driving through the snow surface. You've got snow building up on the car itself. You can see as you're driving through it, you're basically getting snow sticking to the wheel arches of the car and sticking to the sides of the car. As you actually drive down the stage, as you carry on around the track and it starts to dry up, what will happen is the snow will actually melt off the car. So as you get onto the slush section and then onto the wet tarmac, you'll see the snow sort of starting to fade. And back onto the dry tarmac here, you'll see it starting to sort of melt off the car as you're into the drier section of the track. Okay, well let's look at what happens in an actual race situation here. So this is 6 cars racing around the canyon environment. The real difference between this environment and the Alpine environment is the extreme changes of surface. You start off on this very sort of loose gravel surface, but then as you drive around the track, there are very sharp transitions onto tarmac, which obviously has got much more grip. So as you come around this corner, suddenly you're onto a tarmac surface. You can hear the tyres getting grip, and then again back onto gravel again. So real extreme changes in surface. So what you can start to see here is you can start to see these grooves appearing in the track. You can start to see this sort of line emerging, and that is going to be the best part of the track to drive on. You're going to get much more grip. You can see these cars here sort of aiming for that section of the track because they're getting more grip and they're getting more traction as they drive in that sort of deformed area. We're really excited about this surface deformation technology. We spent a lot of time developing it. It has a big impact to the way the game works and the way the game plays. And you've seen how we've used it across a number of different environments now. You've seen the effect it has on the alpine and the canyon environments. As I say, it's really nice to have an effect that's far more than a visual effect and actually really does have an impact on the game and how the game works and how the game plays. We're really excited about showing you more features as we get further into the development of the game and as the game progresses.